We're trying to learn flyaways. We don't have a gym, so we've just brought a crash mat to a playground. And we're using this gross bar setup where there's these two guys parallel to try and do it.
I'm just terrified of doing it because I don't want to snap my neck.
Yeah. I suppose I should give it some consideration then.
Yeah.
Can you get me slamming my ass down?
Sure. Yeah.
Alright, shut up for a minute, YouTube.
Oh. Whoa! Oh my god. What? It's a solid progression.
Slam my balls between my legs though.
Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Do you mind capturing this special moment?
And here,
I'm a
and then as
trapper.
soon as you tuck him. Oh, you okay?
Shit. Well, that's about as bad as it can go, so now there's no need to panic. You're fine.
Yeah.
Like... Easy!
Oh, that was just a bit of a nasty angle for my ankle there. No, yeah, it's all fine. I think there's no major damage. Big PP. I was saying to Ryan before, I'm sun safe, but not bar safe. My sunscreen has greased these bars to shit, and it's a disaster. Day's ruined.
Oh my god! Oh my!
You
Did it though?
That's it.
Oh!
There you go. Are you admiring your own shadow? Are you admiring your own shadow?
Yeah, because look how fucking big I look. Well, look how big my shadow looks.
Oh my, you're like the f***ing Michelin Man.
Hey.
Get a load of this setup.
Who you calling a bum, boy? Who you calling a bum? Young dumb sucker don't know where I'm coming from. You gotta walk a mile in my raggedy ass shoes and then lose your life savings while you snooze. Blues, I sing the blues all day. Dues, how much dues can I pay? Pip daddy talking about all the girls you get and all the cash I got. I used to talk the same shit. Granddaddy, caddy, macaroni Tony, sad little lad.
I can't express enough how much the word try means in this one.
What?
Oh, I like
What?
to do it with my hands out of fear, and then just kind of hovered over it.
Oh, that's terrifying.
You're f***ing insane.
Oh my god! Monstrosity of a flip.
Oh!
Beautifully done.
Just
Whoa!
somehow. That's a huge flip. That was from here to there.
Are you filming me?
I am.
I am very excited. Hi Olivia, we hope you love your new Xbox One! We got a $100 wine voucher.
Bubble wrap black edition.
It's like Christmas. I want to paint this. Ooh, ah, oh, oh. Don't film this, this is grim. Don't.
No, I'm filming it.
I wish it had written instructions.
I done did it the old-fashioned way. I done pressed that there button on the machine and it came on.
Yeah, here's the thing though, we need this one to work for that one to work.
I guess we do need the controller to work. What the fuck? What did the instructions say?
The instructions I have followed exactly. Don't tell anyone, but I put the batteries in the wrong way. It's thinking.
Thinking about what?
Yeah, don't fill my password.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is not interesting.
Fishing Sim World Pro Tour.
Ooh.
I'm so happy.
When I zone out, phony MCs, drum styles get blown out. My composition's written for those who will listen. These rappers play the position of superficial automatic pistol gun packing. Their whole style is lacking consciousness. I'm bombing this into your mental. I dispel the dismal image of negativity. That's word to my physical. I really am not feeling you. Speaking of your guns and crew, give me facts that are actual. Check the observation from the deep concentration, rhythmical conversation with the rap innovation.
This is what Liv likes to do. She likes to get photos of people in the street.
Like that subscribe, no, like that subscribe button. Smash that like button. A comment. Someone else's comment. See a comment, it. We're going grocery shopping soon. I'm so excited. We're going to get out of the house.
Yeah, and we're going to see our good friend Christine Bug, who is going to help us out.
Okay, bald man, go shove it up your rectum.
My friends. Bye.
Robert,
Hey, Marsh.
he's gonna hang out with us.
He's like, oh, yeah, I guess.
That's okay. The other day I was sitting down, just chilling, and then he comes up to me, he's like, Mummy, I want you dead. Good times. Yeah.
I've noticed you're really into the, like, planetary, astronomical aesthetic.
Oh my god.
You had a very Miss Frizzle look the other day.
That's
with
my entire mood.
a top or something that you had on, and it was very, like, Magic School Bus.
I only lived on mandarins and pretzels for at least 3 weeks and
Holy
did
shit.
not leave the house. Are you having fun, Marshall? Hey, Marshall. I love you. Yep, that's a good response. He thinks he's the best ninja.
There's this key, I can't go right like this. There's this treasure. It's like the
Oh! Is it a disaster?
No.
Is it fun?
It's so fun. I'd just like to put on the record that this was Robert's decision.
Oh! Ow!
Bruh.
I've had about 2 anxiety attacks.
We wouldn't be able to turn it on.
The voice in my head is saying, what's the matter with you? Like, who gets so torn up over things? And then I become just so angry with myself try to reach out to somebody who you think could be patient with you.
Whether or not that's a friend or a psychologist or... Yeah, it's much easier dealing with stuff like this with other people. I think it's important to actually show every facet of who you are, because everything's not great all the time.
Nope.
Yeah. You've got a little baby bald patch here. I'm calling myself out here.
Yeah, there we go.
How dare you call me out?
When I was a really young child, I got diagnosed as being on the autistic spectrum. I looked up characteristics. There's a high likelihood that it's probably ADHD instead. I don't really know what the deal with my brain is. Having really extreme reactions to stuff, really heightened emotion, that points towards ADHD. But then also a characteristic of being on the spectrum is being very obsessed about extremely specific things. It's a really common trait amongst people who are not so neurotypical. And I've kind of got all of that going on. I think talking about it helps, being totally honest and just acknowledging stuff like that. Jesus, I look tired. I will keep you guys updated on my bald patch. I'm gonna keep an eye on the progress. I like it.
I was gonna say, I think that it's very good that you are talking about the issues that you have.
I'm so lucky to be with somebody like Liv. Yeah, but if you're by yourself, just like she said, find someone to reach out to. I'm actually crying.
Oh, you're making me cry. What the Talk to your friends, talk to your family, seek counselors and stuff. You can get online counseling. That's very serious. I think both of us have had a cry in the last 24 hours, excluding what you just filmed. You had a bit of a cry this morning, and I had a cry in the supermarket yesterday when an old man yelled at me because I was standing in front of the potatoes and he wanted to get his fucking potatoes and I was in the way, and so this old white man who was in his 50s yelled at me, called me a bitch, and I burst into tears in the fruit aisle. Yeah. It was grim. Don't be a dickhead, I guess. Be nice to each other.
Vent all of your frustrations, but do that in your own time. Like, please don't
yell at a retail worker.
Yeah.
Or another civilian in front of the potatoes. So I'm really cut about that. Be nice, be kind. Thank you, retail workers.
I've been meaning for a while to do a tour of my backyard. So I'm gonna head out and show you guys what's out there.
Holding down the nation against your confrontation. Go against the juggernaut and you facing the devastation. Wasting information on whack beats you lacing. MCs be the virus that need purification. Erasing infiltration of hustlers, the player hating. And stop the degradation and bringing you elevation. Disperse lyrical beatings cause you acting like the heathen with the evil you breeding. You sowing the evil seedling.
I can see something down here. This little area that looks pretty dilapidated and abandoned. I'm not sure if there's a safe way for me to get down. I will see what I can do. So, just incidentally, I just heard a whole bunch of alarms go off. Pretty sure it's unrelated. It didn't sound like it was coming from anywhere nearby. Not gonna lie, kind of almost almost shitting myself.
I'm feeding soul food like I was the goody mob, spiritually, mentally. MCs, they try to rob, then flash superficial material objects. If they not selling you death, they out selling you sex. Women treat it like pets, then what's next is genocide. On this mission to change, with these plans we divide.
Listen to these non-conceptual rappers, that's gun clappers. They speak the same nonsense track after track. You know the usual, cook cracks and push weight from state to state. Everything about you sound fake. I constantly elevate, broadening my mental state. Reconnect your train of thought and give you something you can build with. Motivation, I instill it. Negative, you need to dead that. It's like that.
When I'm doing this ascent, I want to see if I can reduce it by at least one step. I can skip the very first lip, go straight to the second one, and hopefully that makes it a bit quicker.
With my man High Road on reasons we bring on.
Trying to make a difference with my peoples through a song.
For all the wrong reasons, MCs don't be believing that they don't be making legions
With the ones who be deceiving,
cause their acts are treason and they need the choke slam.
or a chop to the throat, crushing out they diaphragm.
See but up they clam when OSS is in the mix.
Talking whips, gats, and chicks, your joints get 86.
Like that.
Just like that.
Old patch update. See ya. I hope none of you die. Editing Rob. Yeah, I'm back on that bullshit. So, Ezra sent me some clips, because of course we can't see each other with the quarantine and everything. Here's what he sent. Hope you enjoy.
One egg, Siracha hot sauce, actually wasn't so bad. Got my 2 eggs, Kombucha, what's that Kombucha? What an idiot. Alright, down the fucking hatch. That feels so wrong.